Well, happy high noon and welcome back, National Soccer League fans, to your first of four matches on this Sunday soccer showdown here on the National Soccer League Network. The Olympians here in Athens, Georgia, hosting the Condors all the way up from Northern California today. And unfortunately for the home set here, the regional disparity between the teams is matched by the difference in the table. The Condors come into this game in third place and visiting the Olympians here, who are all the way down in 20th. So a real gulf in class between the two sides. And the Olympians have been in a torrid stretch of form, 5 losses in their last 6 matches, and needing to try to turn this around and try to get the season back on track heading into the Week 8 bye, which is coming up in just a few hours after these matches are done. Here's their starting lineup. The good news for them, they do get P.T. Fernandez, the right back, returning to the team from an injury where he was out since Week 3, pardon me. And we'll try to help cool things down at the back, which has been shaky this season. 19 goals conceded up there in terms of the worst records defensively. That is bottom 5 in that statistic. That's why they sit so low in the table. But the offensive struggles have been palpable as well. And against a stout Condors backline, it's only conceded 11 goals all season and sits in third with 19 goals scored. But they are down one of their star attackers. Quincy Hamid, still out with an ankle injury suffered in Week 5. Expected to be back after the Week 8 bye, but he's out today. So Chase Ricker fills in again. Has been a capable backup this season with free agent signing, and we're hoping to continue his hot run of form along with the Condors. A win here today would temporarily boost them up the table all the way into first place, surpassing their rivals, the Banshees, who won earlier this week and currently sit atop the table. So a win here in regulation time, a chance for the Condors to go to first for the first time in their history. Antiquaries will, of course, have a chance to answer later this week and reclaim the top spot where they began the week. Here we are live on Sunday afternoon in Georgia. Beautiful fall weather here in early October, and the Condors trying to off to another good start here. Such a lotto. For a throw-in this near side touchline. Condors have it in Olympian territory at the moment. Ricker, big touch, probably bit off more than he could chew here, and just couldn't quite keep it in. Takes it short to Eric Mbea. It's P.T. back from his injury. Cisco Mateu. Nice link of play for the Olympians, and Mateu's got some space. Konecevich moving forward and couldn't quite find the ball through to Pietro Melo. Condors trying to attack again. Vassal Maris on the overlapping run from right back. That's it back for Sapino. Good chance here. And a cross maybe. Locked off Nemanja out for a Condors corner. Pedro Sacilotto cross to take it. Corner of the match in front of the traveling fans. Short to Adriano Jimenez. It's out for another corner. Same setup here. It's short again to Jimenez. Better result this time is into the area. Might have a go. Valentinov. Find Ricker. Walked on the shot, but couldn't get it clear. Rogeda eventually able to stamp it out. Rhoda launching it long for Gutierrez is the onside here. Trying to find it in for Neymar and Barris. Oh, Neymar's gone in. Late challenge there, going to be booked for sure. He's lucky to stay on the pitch. Should have been red. Little old Neymar carried away there. Firing challenge, and it's bounced back for San Benazet. Jimenez. Chance for Chase Ricker on the turn, and And wide it goes. There is the aforementioned yellow card to Nima, as we expected. Condors defenders having a protest, saying this wasn't a red. It was late. It was nowhere near the ball. It was from behind. Just a shocking challenge from Nima. PT. Unjanine Jimenez, a full body tackle there. Kovacevic trying to go with pace. It's the favorable bounce. It's Mello. The return it did well. Tinoff stood his ground. Cut it out. Chase Ricker. Stada. Heavy touch from Salbeneze given away. Olympians regain possession here. Looking for Melo through the middle, just not quite enough on it. Such a lot to be able to recover. That's Rodriguez skips away from Eric Mbea like he wasn't there. Now there's a problem at the back. A bit of short-handed are the Olympians, and Helguera. Eric Mbea able to recover just in time. To see a shot on goal for either team in the first 22 odd minutes here. Sacciolato trying to change that. He's forced into an error. In a way, in the Olympians' half. Mateo trying to go long, blocked by Sacciolato. He has it again. A great clearance. It's right back with Salbeneze. And Mateo atones for the mistake and pushes it back. Cisco Mateo. Estrada, the battle of the number fives there, won by the Condors veteran midfielder. Salbeneze. A lot of options ahead of him, goes wide to Jimenez. Ricker. Salbeneze trying to level one through, and Carlinos was able to come up with the left.
This is a message from Tyler Berry. That's
Tyler
Berry.
Pass upfield though given away. Saturnino has it for the Condors again. Good skill, circular dribble worked out. Chase Ricker! I think Carlinos maybe just got a touch to it. The replay here, nice snapshot from Ricker. I don't actually think there was any contact there. Whisker wide. A well-earned opening goal for the Condors. Good shot on the wrong side of that near post. Closest either team has come in the game so far. So waiting for that first shot on target. 30 minutes played. 0-0 on the scoreline, as you might expect, given that stat. Nemanja. Kovacevic ahead of him, so too Luis Gutierrez. Poor ball from him, very, very poor, and given away cheaply. He's trying to set the trap here and pin the Condors back. Dominguez embarrassed in a corner here, trying to play their way out. Did well. Estrada. Chase Ricker. Jose skipping away from a challenge. Here he goes. Guetta wasn't going to let it happen twice. Kovacevic. Going for Nima. Mateu. Kovacevic. Nima. Nice turn from Nima. Nima into the area. Hey, Nima! Oh, it's Nima! Vintage nematode Meeser. An absolute rip-roaring strike. And the Olympians, with their first shot on target, have scored. What a turn from Nima. This is just textbook play. Mason maybe should do better. Gets a hand to it, but it's a fiercely struck effort. The team player that's been struggling to score, Nima, grabs the go-ahead goal and the game's opening goal. In front of the home crowd here, how important could that be? 10 minutes from time in the first half. They haven't had more than a look, as we mentioned, but they make the most of it. Condors will feel hard done by it against the run of play. Got to try and get back in the game. Benezet gave it away to Nemanja. Particularly effective Benezet without his strike partner Quincy Minot in the team. Melo to the goal scorer Nima. Mateu. Cisco Mateu. He's on for Konecevich. Got a touch on it, and Mason was again, as he often is, quick off the line to stuff it out. Good chance though from the Olympians. They're looking sharper, but now they've got to wake up on defense because Ricker is having a bit of a run here. Benezet into the channel. Might have a go. Ricker. Jimenez. Matson Rodriguez. Ricker around the corner. Carlinhos able to get there ahead of the lunging forward. Terrible throw from Carlinhos though. Another error distribution-wise. Rhoda and Mateo able to snuff out the chance there. Matson going long for Nima over the top. Can be quick. And Konecevich on the return lost out. 2 minutes of added time here in the first half. Olympians have the lead. A much needed win. Secure it as it stands, but it's a very narrow margin of victory. Can they hold on? Benezet bowled off it. Back it goes for Saturnino. Away from Broda. Barris on the edge of the box. Estrada, Benezet, good chance here. Eric Mbea with a big block. That should do it for the first half. There is the referee's whistle. The Olympians heading to the break with a lead intact in front of the home crowd. You can see the goal from Nematode Meeser. 10 minutes from time in the first half. We'll be right back to bring you the second 45 here in the first of 4 matches on this Sunday afternoon in the National Soccer League. Welcome back, National Soccer League fans. An eventful first 45 for Nima, a yellow card, and then a goal. The only goal of the game so far. So making more than one impression. And that's first of the commentator right there, given away by Nima under no real pressure. Condors with a chance to go top of the table for the first time in their history. It's going to be an uphill battle, though. They need to score 2 goals and improve defensively in the second half if they want to do that. Otherwise, their rivals, the Banshees, will stay atop the table with the Manticores, with the only team remaining with a chance to topple them. And our final game, your match of the day, later this week between the Wyvern Riders, should be a real cracker. Here is Sachelotto. Benezet going to line one up from range, and Carlinhos using every bit of his big frame. Oh, bad giveaway from Broda, though. Benezet might get another chance here. But Estrada had to recycle it. Rodriguez skips away from Broda, having a torrid time defensively at the moment. And thankfully, Carlinhos is able to uncatch the cross. Failed pass from the goalkeeper there. Carlinhos struggling with his distribution again today. Sachelotto. Jimenez. There's a goal from range, and Carlinhos with a simple enough save. It's a better throw that time. Nemanja. Great pass given away. Benezet. Turning for Ricker. Maybe a half chance in it here. Bea strong defending from the big Spanish center half. Given away again. Olympians struggling to keep the ball though in this second half. Benezet not on the same page as Ricker. The give away from Carlinhos though. Still with the Condors here. Carlinhos nearly caught out. And saved by keeper. Once again a corner for the Condors. Have got to improve in the second half. They've been very sloppy. Condors are mounting chance after chance at the moment. Just Suchalato to take the corner. Might have a substitution coming up here. Yeah, says the referee. Activity on the benches, though, might be sooner rather than later. Swung in deep. Valentinov and Sacramento in there. Melo carried away. This pass from Gutierrez, but it connected and could be a useful pass as well. Melo. This is much better from the Olympians. The attack is on here with Pietro Melo. Whipping across, and Cassandra Valentinov did well to get across to it. Suchalato encouraged to get forward. Adriano Jimenez on ahead of him. Now the overlap comes through. Jimenez skips away from Piti. Caught out of position now. Adriano Jimenez couldn't quite get the cheek dribble working against Eric Mbea. Melo, ooh! Absolutely vaulted over there. It's Rodriguez. Return, Eric Mbea again. Curious at the back as he often is. Not sure what that graphic was for. He's just kind of on the screen there. There he is, Pietro Melo. This is a new one for me. Mateu. For Neema. Neema! Good chance, and what a reflex save from Donatello Mason. Deny Neema his second of the match. Dennis Bergkamp-esque touch there. Not sure if he meant it, just like the Arsenal forward, but it ends up in the corner. I think they're going to see some changes now from at least one of these two teams. Indeed, we have a substitution coming up. Neema is off for Kuan Yin, as we see so often for this team. Not sure why. That's Rodriguez coming off for Tadeusz McKinnon. It was an injury to Pietro Melo that was trying to be shown on the screen there. Helguera! Oh, nearly a chance in it there. So a goal kick. Condors trying to get back into the game here. They've been shut out for the first time this season as it stands. Still got time though with this attacking move looking promising. Helguera did well too. Walking away. Forward for Konecovic. It's a nice ball. And then Kuan Yin staying in a circle there. Got lost, I guess. Not on the same page at all. It's a disappointing way for that to end on the counter. 15 minutes from time. Have the Olympians done enough? The one goal from Neema, the only goal, and the difference between the two sides as it stands. Jimenez able to keep it in. And the Condors muster come back here. They have scored some late goals this season. It's not all over just yet. Jimenez gets it inside. Suchalato, Chase Ricker. As Eric Mbea continues his performance at the back. Melo. Run from the Olympian here. Nice pass. Cisco Mateu lets it roll. Konecovic so too. Maybe should have just taken a touch there. Gave it away. Long from Valentinov. Testing Mbea in the air. Estrada. Nino. By Mateu. Another change here. Seems coming on for who? Nicky Bennett making his way on for Luis Estrada, taking off a defensive midfielder for a more attacking-minded, natured player. Nicky Bennett. Is that the key to unlock this final cog in the jigsaw puzzle? Missing so far today for the Condors. McKinnon. Great from him. For Chu, and forward come the Olympians now, trying to seal it. Forward for Kuan Yin. Beneze, the man furthest back defending, interestingly enough. 84 minutes played here. Olympians are still in the lead in that Wonder goal from Nima. Here is Yin. Nice little short long drill there. Olympians still has it. Wins a throw-in. Far into Condors territory and far away from the goal. And they're not far away from securing all 3 points here, the Olympians, which come at a much needed time before the week 8 bye. Good ball! Konecevich is there! He's offside. It's not going to count. Oh no, it is. He's on. It's a goal. He fooled everyone, including me. Oh, goal! Well, Kwon Yin does really well here. A fake cross and then delivers an absolute pearl. The back post. Konecevich does not score many headers. He's only 5'8". Even he, with this kind of freedom, it's a perfect cross, and Mason just can't get his hands up, and that will do it. The Olympians are going to get all 3 points here. Condors will feel hard done. They've had the majority of the possession, all the pressure of the attacking play, but nothing to show for it yet. The scoreline 2-0 to the Olympians here. A complete performance. With a much-needed time to get their season back on track. This will move them up the table into 16th place and keeps the Condors away from the top spot, denied a chance to go top of the table. So it will be the Banshees, unless the Manticores can come up with a win in just a few short hours here to try and regain their top spot as your new league leaders. And they're still pushing, trying to at least get a goal back and prevent the clean sheet. Just not found any inroads between this back line. What a restorative element PT has had since coming back into the team for a team that was struggling to stop the goals from flowing. And there is PT right on cue. 3 minutes of added time here. The Olympians have done enough and are looking for the cherry on top here. Mello for Yin. Gutierrez! Good save from Mason. Should have cut it back for Mateu. A bit greedy, but it doesn't really matter too much. Konecevich in no hurry to take this corner. Had the 3 minutes of added time. Last play of the match. 2-0 lead intact. And the header is away. And the full-time whistle any minute now from the referee. And there it is. The Olympians with a big result here against the third-place Condors. You just never know what you're going to get in this National Soccer League. The 20th place team upsetting the third place team and denying them a chance to go top of the table. The Olympians grab a much needed win before the Week 8 bye. I'll leave you with the full match highlights. Back for our final 3 games of Sunday in Week 8 action in just a minute on the National Soccer League Network. Bye-bye for now.